This is an architectural masterpiece that you should know about.
Located in the colonial core of Bogotá, Colombia, this project opens to its surroundings and creates a pedestrian experience like no other. Designed by architect Rogelio Salmona and completed just 4 months after his death in 2008. The site has a rich history. In colonial times, it was a teaching cluster. Later, it housed Colombia's Palace of Justice, until it was destroyed during the Bogotazo riots in 1948. 4 decades later, it became nothing more than a parking lot. Although the city grid around it's rigid and orthogonal, the building curves. Once inside, you feel like the sidewalk continues, only now it's flowing. There is no single path. You can access it from multiple streets and roam freely through spaces designed to be toured and retoured. Inspired by Greek temples, Salmona imagined a space for contemplation. As you move through it, new perspectives emerge. Views of the mountains, the city, and quiet corners that frame the place in unexpected ways. The center blends colonial, republican, and modern architecture, yet it feels cohesive. It respects the past while speaking a contemporary language. The building is organized around 2 main courtyards. The first is more intimate. It's enclosed by a circular glass wall and features a reflecting pool, bringing soft light into the large bookstore that anchors the interior. This narrow path between glass and water pulls you in, and almost without realizing it, you find yourself circling the pond. A concrete sculpture of the Fondo de Cultura Económica logo sits to the east, aligned with the sun's path. The second courtyard is more open and civic. Here, water returns in a subtler way. 3 small fountains rest at the foot of the columns and reach a larger water fountain at one of the center's entrances. The building isn't meant to be seen once. It's meant to be walked, discovered, and returned to. Salmona resolved a 10% slope with a series of terraces that guide you gently down, layering ramps, platforms, and voids to create continuity between street and interior. As in many of the architect's work, materials play a starring role. Santa Fe-style brick with handmade details, sand-toned concrete cast with textured formwork, wood, glass, and the presence of water, all coming together in a way that feels both grounded and serene. Structurally, the building sits on isolated footings and tie beams, with reinforced concrete walls and circular columns. The lighter slabs are supported by low-density polystyrene blocks. This project is a civic experience, one that shows how architecture can shape memory, movement, and belonging. Thanks to the Fondo de Cultura Económica for letting me record inside. I actually picked up an amazing book in their store that helped me write this script, so if you're in Bogotá, I highly recommend checking out this place and the bookstore, which has over 80,000 titles. Beyond its architecture, the cultural center serves a rich and layered public program. It includes a bookstore, a 324-seat auditorium, an alternate screening room, 2 classrooms, an art gallery, a restaurant, and a cafe. The center is named in honor of Gabriel García Márquez, Colombia's Nobel Prize-winning author, celebrating the country's literary and cultural legacy.